dung dung dung. Y paseare si vuole numero 338 don destino. The Crafting Café podcast.
Brilliant. Yes. Is that all right? Welcome to the Crafting Café podcast. This is the podcast that breaks down the walls of crafting, Ellie, doesn't it?
It does.
We talked to all the industry guests. We spoke to John Scott. We spoke to Delphine Brooks.
Sharon.
We spoke to Sharon Curtis, Pauline and a cruising.
I feel like we've had more, haven't we?
We have had more. What are we? We're episode 8.
I know.
8.
We've got to have had more.
And what have we got coming up today?
We have lots and lots and lots of things.
Ellie's got a random question that she hasn't remembered or knows. She only, as we were told by producer Hayley, we only film these every other week, and you've got one job, Ellie, is what she said.
They just bully me. That's all that happens.
Yeah.
And even Carol's witnessed it today.
Yeah, Carol McGurk, Roache. Am I going Roache or McGurk? One of those names she goes by. She is witness to what's going to come up later on. Who knows which name? Don't search any other Carol names. You don't know what you'll find. But we'll learn about that in a bit. So, Ellie, what have you been up to?
I have had a busy weekend.
Oh, okay. Normally when you say busy weekend, you've been alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it drinking?
Yeah, a lot.
Was it? A lot?
A lot.
Ooh, do tell.
Forced.
Do tell. Give more.
Started at 1.
Whoa, that is early.
AM or PM?
PM.
Started at 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Sorry.
Finished. Don't know.
Oh gosh.
But I think,
have you recovered? Are you
think-
still okay
I think
now?
I think I've broke my little toe.
From
Dropped my phone again. Luckily, the
Oh,
case was
no.
on.
And Ellie's broke the back of her phone, so I found a case in my car, gave Ellie the case, and since then, how many times have you dropped your phone?
3 times still.
Yeah.
It's a good job that I've got a case on it. Now.
It's going to be
It
so
would have been,
smashed.
it's
gonna be
literally
so broke.
shattered.
So 1 p.m. started, finished at...
I think I got home at 4.
Gosh, Ellie, where did you go?
Oh, God. Lots and lots of different
Was this just
places.
Saturday?
This
Well,
was
actually, it carries on
Friday.
into Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do on Saturday?
Nothing.
Oh.
Couldn't deal with that. I went to watch a rugby match.
Oh, lovely.
Hated it.
Do you even like rugby?
No.
Do you even know what happens in
No.
rugby?
I was so bored, I actually left early.
What did you go for?
My friend wanted to go.
Why did she want to go?
Because she plays it, so
Oh.
she was interested, and she didn't have anyone else to go with.
Oh.
But I did make a leave. Is that boring, Liam?
I thought there might be other reasons why Ellie's going to rugby. There's no people at the rugby. No.
No. Very
Don't
bored.
like rugby men.
No.
Nope.
Didn't like the men wrestling or
Wrestling?
No.
What sort of rugby matches have you been going to?
Is that what you've got in your brain?
That's spoken by someone who films rugby and football.
Is that why you
and
go, Liam? To
assumes
watch
that
that?
they've been wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No. What did you do?
no rugby wrestling. I did garden centres Christmas. We're going festive. So
yeah.
we
Webbs.
didn't go to Webbs. We went to, which one did we go to? I can't remember. Oh, the Valley, Evesham. There's a big garden centre there.
Oh.
Anyway, we're doing the living room so it's ready for the tree because we're putting the tree up next week. Next week is last week of November? That's right.
Yeah.
Get the tree up. When do you get your
For the
tree up?
first. Oh, God. Not until about 2 weeks before Christmas.
Really?
I don't think.
But then doesn't have enough time to see it. There's some people at our street who've already got all the
Who
decorations
sees
up.
it, though, really?
Everybody else. The family. No?
No.
You're not very
bothered.
festive. You've made us have tinsel.
Yeah, it was me and Hayley's idea.
We're decorated, but you're not decorating. Okay. Oh, well. Ellie, have you thought of your question yet?
No.
No?
Do you want to do a taste test, though? I've brought
Oh,
these especially
okay.
for
So
you.
this normally happens, and Hayley or Julie's not here today, so we've got a stand-in for Julie.
Or you. You buy it as
Yeah,
well.
we've all bought the cakes. Ellie never gets the cakes. So finally, Ellie's brought cakes. You look disgusted with the fact that I've said you
I
never
feel
get
like
the
that
cakes.
was such a hating thing to say.
Why don't you bring the cake? Why don't
Are you
bring the
okay?
cakes? No. What have you bought us?
So I've got a stollen.
Stollen.
A stollen.
Okay.
Don't know what that is.
Okay.
Your favourite Yule log and some horrible mince pies.
Can I be a bit picky about the Yule log?
What?
It's not quite the level of Yule log I'd be looking for.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What's
There's
wrong
a high.
with that?
I'll bring another one in next week. Okay, I'll try it. Which one are you trying? So, you're really disgusted in this, aren't
That's terrible to say. You should be thankful.
you? Which one are,
Are
we
you
eating?
gonna? I'd like you to try a stollen.
Okay.
You're not allergic to nuts, are you?
No.
Good.
What, is the nuts in Stollen?
Maybe.
Why am I the only one that's trying it? Why aren't you trying it? Or Liam, or Carol, or Hayley? No.
Someone else?
Is Stollen nice? What's it taste like?
You tell us.
Oh, okay. Why am I the only one that eats all the time? Last podcast there was a close up of my face as I was eating.
And how's that for you?
It's a bit stodgy.
Liam, come on, try it. Come on, Hayley. Or
It's
Carol,
okay.
would you like to try
It's
some?
okay. I don't mind Stollen.
A Stollen?
We'll keep them out for Carol to try later. She's unsure about the Stollen.
You try one.
No, thank you.
Why aren't you trying Stollen?
Because I brought them for you.
Can you try some
And
Yule
only you.
log? No, thank you so much.
What's
I feel
wrong
like
with the Yule log? I'm
Nothing,
just
no.
going to do what
They've
you
been
did and
cooked
just...
really small,
Basically,
though.
he's saying it's
Well-
cheap. It is, isn't it?
What, would you like it larger?
Do you want me to respond to that?
Well, yes or no?
No. It's
Is it
perfect.
the slices?
The size of the log
Exactly.
is perfectly adequate.
I like it.
I don't. It's not what you do with the log.
What's wrong?
No, is that the phrase? How does it work? It's not the no. It's
Yeah.
not the size of the log. It's what you do with it. There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Why have we started like this?
Well,
I swear this is just a way of getting me cancelled.
mmm.
I like it.
You like the Stollen?
Just to let you know, Ellie has never liked anything. We bought. What did we have? We had cannolis.
Terrible things.
What was the other thing we had?
Macarons.
Macarons. Had 2 different types of macarons. You didn't like either of them, did you?
No,
No.
not my cup of tea.
No.
What else have we had?
I'm not sure. No.
But you like the log.
Do you not?
I do like the log.
Nice. It's very chocolatey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Delightful.
I definitely think so.
The Stollen's okay. A bit marzipan-y. Bit. Is there currants?
It's got a
in
bit
it?
of brandy in it.
Oh, not allowed to drink at work. That's no wonder.
You're going to get drunk.
Who knows where this podcast's going? How much brandy's actually taste the brandy now?
Ready?
Warming me up.
Are we ready for our guest?
You've got. Why are you trying to get out of this random question again?
I'm not.
Have you got
it
one?
It will come soon enough. It's not ready yet, though. You can't rush.
Can't rush greatness.
You can't rush greatness.
There's so many things to be clipped up already. Ellie, you can't rush greatness. Greatness? Greatness. Shall we?
I think it's time.
Should we do it? Should we think it's time? After the break, our guest on episode 8, Carol Roache, whatever you want to call her, coming up after the break.
Hello and welcome to the Claptrap. No. I've got the.
Like, can we just explain why Ellie?
Oh my god! I feel like I've got so red.
No, that's the worst.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Ellie, just for context, can you explain what you've just done?
I went to a place called the Claptrap, and it's
Earlier on
like
in
a
the
bar, and we've just been talking about it.
So Ellie just
But this is not the Claptrap. I'm just putting it out there.
podcast. Totally. All together. Oh god.
Right.
Wow.
Why did I say that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you want to try again?
Yes, please.
Oh god.
I feel like it's going to come out again. It's because it's the Crafting
Cafe.
It all starts with a
Nothing
C.
like Claptrap. Right.
Welcome to the Claptrap. Anyway, let's start again.
You ask her, you just need to kick on your podcast. Maybe that's the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carol,
God.
you and
Yeah.
Miles rename it
Yeah.
to
Claptrap.
Live from the Claptrap.
Claptrap.
Where are you?
Here we go.
Okay.
God.
Come on.
Hello and welcome to the Crafting Café. I am Ellie,
Hello, I'm Scott.
and we are joined with.
A guest.
Carol!
Hi, Carol.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good.
Are you happy to be the 8th guest? Well, the 7th guest, but on the 8th episode.
I'm not sure that sounds that good.
Yeah, kind of like 8th reserve.
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
through the 8 people, and hey, you came in at number
Out of,
7.
out of how many people?
We had a lot of people
7.
turn us down as well, so no, I'm joking. It's not really that way.
8 of 8.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's all right.
No.
don't worry. I can take it. It's fine.
You were always on
You're
our
a fit-
wannabe list.
Oh,
We wanna
really?
get you. Yeah,
Oh,
you were
that's
always on the
fun.
list.
That's nice. Thanks, gang.
You were always on the
8th
list.
episode, but 5th guest, I'm guessing. Isn't it?
Yeah, we had 2 without guests.
Yeah?
The
Did
live
you?
one.
What did you talk about?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carol's just
You know-
witnessed what we talk about when we're not on
Wow.
live. Yeah.
The
Wow.
CT.
So Ellie didn't give a lot of information about where she was till 4 a.m. We found out where she was till 4 a.m. and you might see that content at some point because I think
That
it's too
definitely
good
needs to be
too good
released
to
into
not
the world.
use. But Ellie's basically going to set up a new podcast called something else. Anyway,
The CT. We've
The
just
C-
figured it out.
the
CT.
CT, yeah,
CT.
CT code word if you're in the club, the CT.
Yeah.
Right, Carol, thank you
Yes.
for joining us.
Thank you.
So if you've not watched any Crafting Café podcast, what we're about is we're trying to make crafting fun, even though it is fun. We're trying to make it more fun. We're trying to make it really, I don't know, just a nice place to be.
Yeah, nice.
It's very community.
I like that. Yeah.
And it all came about because we were at a brainstorm and I said I like podcasts. Hayley said she likes podcasts. And then
Really?
Ellie was like, oh, I love podcasts. And now we
Lovely.
started
What
doing
kind
a
of
podcast.
podcasts do you like to listen to? What kind of?
Ed, come
what
on,
kind
Ellie,
of-
let Carol know
Well-
what you're into.
What kind of topics?
I listen to true crime podcasts.
True crime. A
Yeah.
lot of people do,
Yeah.
don't
But
they?
Yeah.
to get me to sleep.
Yeah.
Mine are more sport-related ones
Sports.
and like lad culture.
I feel like
which
mine
I'm
are
not
just
very
very
laddy, but-
random.
There's
Just
one
random
with,
talking.
There's one about dogs.
Is there?
Jack D does one about dogs.
Okay, I like Jack D.
Jack D. What a name.
I also
Yeah.
listen. Yeah, Jack D is
Yeah.
No.
probably a bit old for you.
He's a
Jack D.
comedian.
He's a comedian. It's very
Very-
funny, very dry.
No.
Bob Mortimer does one. I quite like that. Yeah. They're just good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're great. They're good
Pastimes.
fun. Good fun.
So, Carol,
Right.
who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm
We've got a few lovely questions to ask
Carol
you.
Roache
Yes.
is my stage name.
Stage name. Carol has a
My,
stage name.
my equity name.
Not
darling.
like you think. Not that sort of stage.
Oh,
Whoa!
I don't know. Times are hard. Hey.
You can find anything on the internet now.
I've been on Jewelry Maker for 14 years.
Some years.
Or
Wow.
15 years, yeah. Almost since the beginning. Before that, I was
Almost.
working on Gems TV and then Rocks. What was it called? Was it called Rocks TV?
Rocks TV? Steve?
Rocks
Yeah,
TV.
Rocks TV.
Is that jewellery still? Yeah.
Jewellery.
Yeah, so-
Jewellery.
Long
Jewelry.
time.
I've-
16 years with gemstones.
Carol's known me since I was young and now
Oh,
not
you
so
were
young.
so cute.
Yeah.
He was-
How young?
What was I, 20 something?
did I say?
Yeah,
that's
you were
so
so
strange.
young. I remember,
How
young?
Because you were floor manager, weren't
Yes,
you?
floor.
Came in with really rosy
Cheeks, I did have rosy
and
cheeks.
just very. You were quite shy.
I was quite shy.
And you
yeah.
had the
Look what you've done to me, guys.
you had the iPad, didn't you? Which you used to read out comments
Text
from
messages,
Facebook and
yeah.
text and stuff. It was adorable. It was
Oh.
adorable.
That was good
A
old
young
days. Ellie
Scott.
was a floor manager, started off in Hobby
Were
Maker.
you?
I was, yeah.
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 All great people start on
fantastic.
floor.
You know, you have to start somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, got to start from the bottom.
The only way's up.
Now we're here.
Exactly. The heady heights.
So, Carol, interested in jewellery,
Yes,
where it
love.
all came from to before, but performing and being a presenter, that's kind of
Yes.
where it all started, isn't it? I
Yes,
think?
absolutely. Yes.
Not answering for you, but where did it all come from? Where did it all begin?
So I went to drama school.
Yes.
From school, and then in Birmingham School of Speech and Drama, which is now flat. It's been flattened,
Okay.
Oh.
unfortunately, but it's still there. Birmingham School of Acting, I think it's called now. So did 3 years there. Then went to America for a few months.
There's
and
a
did
few
course
things-
over there.
Who did you do that course with? Who was part of that?
TVI Actors Studio.
Yeah. Wasn't there
no
someone? I'm sure you've told me. Yeah, we're going
Really?
there.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
You want to go there?
Well, you can do.
Why not?
A
People
lovely,
all know this
lovely guy.
person.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know Man vs. Food? Do you ever watch Man
Yeah,
vs.
yeah,
Food?
yeah.
Alan Richmond. He was
I
one
know
of my,
this
he
already,
was
so
one of
I'm
my,
just nodding.
He was one of my tutors on the course. Really lovely guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know this.
He's
and
amazing.
I've said this before, haven't I? That's it. Could bring it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it all out.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Very
I think
cool
does he
guy.
live in the UK now? I think he lives in London somewhere.
Probably. I think he supports
Spurs.
Spurs.
He does. He doesn't eat food like he used to anymore, though.
No.
He wasn't into
Very,
the food
very,
eating then, though, was
very
he?
cute though. Very attractive.
Was he food eating then?
Was he food eating then?
That wasn't
Probably.
his
I don't know.
pastime.
No.
You know who it is, don't you, Ellie?
They used to go into like restaurants and eat like a big burger.
Yeah.
Man versus food.
Yeah.
Man versus Food. Lovely guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
So that was in New York. New York.
No, it was in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, okay.
Ooh.
LA.
How long were
LA.
you there for?
2 months.
Nice.
It was good fun.
And then back from LA to
to go and live in London, where I worked. Do you know what my job title was?
No.
Head dungeon keeper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Not the sort of dungeons that. No.
Wow.
Don't want to get done for defamation.
No,
here,
no,
but,
no.
you know.
This was at the London dungeons.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've never
keeper.
been in the dungeons, but I'd like to go.
Amazing. So it was in the old London dungeons underneath London Bridge Station, which was great fun. And you used to have to get dressed up in makeup like a plague victim or a Jack the Ripper prostitute or whatever, and run the
Many
Judgment Day
characters.
boat ride.
Oh.
Keep your arms and legs inside the boat.
You still remember all of that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the whole
Absolutely.
tune? Nice.
It's great. Yeah.
Good fun. And then from there to...
From there to gosh,
We're playing the timeline.
Working call centres. Good morning. Thank you for calling British Gas Home Installation. My name is Carol. How can I help?
You've got a great voice for that.
Thank you.
We've spoken about this before, though. Again, my second favourite thing that you do,
What?
the airport.
Oh, for goodness sake, seriously. What? I'm a performing monkey.
I'm bringing out all my
Scott.
favourite Carol
Stop
things.
it.
I'm bringing out all my...
So this is actually from my husband.
It's so good. It's so good.
My husband is very much like me. We both like speaking in voices and doing accents and stuff, and we're both quite dramatic. And when I first met him, we used to go to Spain quite a lot, and the old Alicante airport. It was a very old airport, like in a porter cabin kind of thing, and they used to have these really bad tannoy announcements in Spanish, then with a bolt-on of RP English. So it would be, boom, boom, boom. Y paseare, número 338, don destino, Birmingham International. And it was like...
It's so good. It's so good because everyone's heard that at an airport. Everyone's been there and they're like, I remember the first time you did that. I think I was producing and I was like, honestly, I don't think I spoke for like an hour after. I was just like laughing.
I feel a bit like that now.
I was like, do it again. Do it again.
I feel like did you just say it in the room? Where
I'd
did you
imagine
really
that
say
no,
it?
you and John would have just...
What?
I wasn't actually giving airport announcements. It just what it used to sound like. So I just...
You used to be the airport announcer.
No,
I don't.
I feel like it's one of those things, knowing John and knowing you, that all of a sudden you were probably just driving back from somewhere and one of you
Yes.
just did it.
Yes.
And then you
Boy.
just couldn't stop doing
Número
it.
8,
Yeah.
donde destino?
Yeah.
London Luton.
Oh, so good.
Oh, and then
Sorry.
and
I'm stitching you up,
then
right?
I ran
intrigued.
a call
Why did you
centre.
used to say that?
Why?
Well, where? In your home?
Yeah.
Just for jokes,
I thought
Ellie.
that you just meant like in the air, like when you were in the
Oh,
airport.
well, when we were in the airport, yeah, we'd say it, but not for any other reason other than just to entertain
I
ourselves.
think you might still be
It's not that deep.
hungover.
Hey?
I think you still
Possibly.
might be hungover.
The claptrap does things to you, do you know what I mean?
I thought we were keeping it out of the pod.
You full named
You
it.
gave it
We're not
CT.
keeping
CT.
out of it. She started
Well,
it with it.
this is the name of it, isn't it?
To all of you out there, the
my gosh.
thousands and thousands of people that watch,
People
we're
are gonna
quite
say-
big in the US, Carol. We're sorry that this
Sorry.
might not be the greatest episode, and it's got nothing to do with Carol. Our co-host today is...
Dragged me into it.
Yeah.
No, it's sorry.
You don't need to apologise, Ellie. This is a place of community. Be yourself.
Safe
Is it?
space, safe space.
It's a safe
Is it?
space. We're going through the timeline, Carol. We're dungeons.
We're in the dungeon.
We're out the dungeons
worked
now.
at call centres,
yes.
selling cavity wall insulation. That was
Nice.
soul destroying. And then
Perks.
ran a call centre in Birmingham, doing remortgaging, and then sell car insurance.
I didn't know these parts.
Yeah,
Okay.
dark times. And then I met my husband. Which is amazing. And then he was living up here, I was living down in London, and we
Shout out,
decided
John.
to shout out, big up! And we then saw that there was a job advertised for a presenter selling jewellery. Worked for the casting. The rest is history.
History. There's some great outtakes from old Gems TV or other versions of Gems TV days with you and co. There's just some very, very funny outtakes, which I think are still on YouTube. And
Well, one of
places.
my best pieces was with Liam, which actually happened earlier on this year, where Liam rode a trolley around the studio and the wheel snapped off. And that was
That was fantastic.
that was amazing.
There is, because it's live and there is no script whatsoever, which you will know if you've ever watched, but Carol will feel every day. It has its ups and downs.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Emotionally and on screen wise. But you know, it's a good moment.
Yeah.
Liam breaking a Deflecto storage case or whatever it was.
Oh, bless him.
Too fat.
No. You're not too
I
bad.
don't
It's just
think
not
it's meant
made
for
for people
weight.
to ride on.
I don't
It's not a ride.
I don't think
It's not a
they're
bike.
supposed
It's a trolley. It's a
I don't
storage
think
trolley.
they're supposed to go around like that. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Aren't they
No.
only like that big?
He said, "Oh, look, it's so strong. You can see it." And he sat on it and he just went "Kung," like that. He said, "Oh, the wheels just
We
come
need
off.
to
It's just
see
come off." I was
that.
like, "No, it's not. It's broken off. It's snapped."
It's broken.
How did you come
Don't
back
try
from
and-
that on air?
Well, we didn't. There was a period of about 8 minutes where nothing was said.
Yeah, we just
I thought I was going to wet myself, but I didn't.
And
There was a lot of
I
crying.
think I would have.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would
There's
have
a great
definitely.
clip of it. It broke down.
I need to see this.
And
I'll show it to you.
Carol, so
Yes, love.
you've been now part of Jewellery Maker for about 14 years, and obviously seeing other brands come along and crafting. What is your journey with crafting? I know you with your children are very crafty, the things
Oh
that
my
you
gosh,
do.
yes.
And so how do you feel about it when you do it? It's a huge part of life, isn't it?
It's good fun. It's really good fun. I do like. I've collected gemstones and beads and memory wire, lots of
Yeah.
different things from Jewellery Maker over the years, and we sit and we make
Yeah,
bracelets and stuff.
yeah.
And it's really
It's lovely.
sweet to do that. However, there are certain things which I don't particularly want in my house. I don't want to hammer beads and things like that. I'm absolutely
Yeah,
fine with all of
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but glitter and glue
okay.
and
They
stuff,
stay out.
it's just.
Do you not have a
Give
room
it to
for
someone
it?
else. We got a box.
Got you,
It's
okay,
fine, but I'd
okay.
prefer if somebody else did that.
So they're allowed to play at other places with
Yes,
that stuff, just
absolutely.
not in
But no
our
glitter.
house. That's not for our house.
Yes, me and my daughter are trying to teach ourselves crochet at the
Oh,
moment.
lovely.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
want to do some
That's
granny
a good
squares
entry.
and stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hayley can do a granny square.
Can you?
She can teach you.
Well done.
She
I'd
tried
like
to
that.
teach us here and we failed. I really can't do it.
It's twisting and
Hands,
pulling
I
and
couldn't.
it's
It's
yeah.
repetitive, but I couldn't get the method, could I?
I feel
So
like
I
is it
started
not
to
just
get
like
angry.
knitting?
But with one book.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
quite
I need-
angry about it.
Did you?
Yeah, because I just
Oh
couldn't
no,
do it.
that's
I couldn't
not the
do
point
it. Do you know when you just
of
can't
it.
do it? And I was getting frustrated. So yeah,
It should be a calming exercise.
Yes, exactly. It
I
shouldn't-
think
shouldn't-
every crafter has felt frustration though. You know when you're doing
Oh,
something, you're
totally.
like, "Arr!" I just want to do it. Then you put it down and come back. To
Exactly. You have to put it down and walk away.
It. Put it down and come back. We got some quick fire questions.
Yes.
do.
Just do them.
Exciting.
Should we hide them though?
Yeah. You
Oh.
go first. We're going through.
Yeah. Beads or gemstones?
Gemstones,
Gold or silver?
gold.
These are jewelry related ones.
That's fine,
They're
yeah,
not
yeah,
like
fine.
we're like.
We do have some general ones.
Okay,
Yeah, just
go on.
jump around at it.
Favorite type of clasp?
Oh gosh.
These are Hayley's ideas.
A magnetic clasp.
Whoa. Whoa. And for why?
Because you can make a long necklace with two magnetic clasps on, and then you can make the long necklace into a shorter necklace and a bracelet.
Ooh.
So it's interchangeable.
Oh, here we go.
You see?
That's what we want.
See?
One piece
Versatile.
of jewellery turns into two.
Mine is
exactly.
blown.
You've not in this jewellery world, are you?
I'm
That
not.
is
I
a
don't really know.
craft
I don't
not
know
close
anything
to your
about
heart.
it. No.
No.
That's okay.
We can teach you.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
That's where I started. We can teach whatever you want.
These ain't very quick
Next
fire,
one.
are they?
No.
We're talking.
They're not alien.
Do you want to do
Blimey,
it?
he's a real...
I'll hand my resignation into you right now if you want to do this. Live on air.
Awkward. Okay.
Wire wrapping or threading?
Wire wrapping, although I've never done it, but it looks, it's beautiful.
Go.
Earrings
being
or
quick.
necklaces?
Earrings.
Favourite technique to teach a beginner?
Ooh.
That noise. I've taught you
I
that
don't
now.
know.
I've taught you that now.
Crimping.
Oi.
Why not?
Important.
Crimping. Is
Crimping.
that
Otherwise,
part of jewellery making
Underrated.
then?
yes. Otherwise, your beads will fall off.
Underrated. Quite a lot of people don't crimp.
And what is
You know
crimping?
what happens if you don't crimp, Ellie?
For anyone out there that's watching, what is crimping?
So you get your piece of beading thread, and if you just feed beads onto it, then the beads will just come off. So you need to crimp things. So you take
There's
your
like
beading
little-
thread
So they can't
through
move, yeah.
like a little loop. You put a clasp on, put it through a little kind of cylinder, crimp
it
it,
down.
and then it won't come undone.
So
Right.
It's not moving. You know when you were making stretches and they just ping off. You've got crimps, they're not going anywhere.
I wasn't the best at making those stretches though.
Shouldn't use a crimp on elastic.
I was. Okay, let's get factually correct.
You have to condition
Thank
the
you very
elastic
much,
though.
Nick.
You do have to condition the elastic. You're quite right.
See, I learnt
You're
that.
very, very,
But then
very.
half
What
of
happens
you
if I
lot
wanted
said
to
I
put
didn't
the
have to
stretchy
do
on
that.
wire?
No, you have to.
Then it
There
wouldn't
you go.
stretch.
Oh no, you have to. Otherwise, it's just otherwise, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
snap, won't it?
Yeah.
Put a
It's
bit
good
of
idea.
nail varnish on the end, bit of glue.
Definitely.
Little tad at the end. Bit of
Yeah,
glue.
no.
Bit of E700, 600, whatever it's called, I've forgotten.
E6000.
That one, yeah. Put another 0 on the end.
Um,
I've forgotten jewellery. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, you haven't. You're fine.
dream gemstone to add to your collection.
Probably what do you call them? Probably a silver spinel, which I don't own.
Very nice.
I need to look this up because
Well,
I
I
have
love
no
the
idea.
graphite.
Graphitey grey gemstone,
Ooh.
very sparkly.
Little overtime shift on JM. You'd like
Oh
it.
no, that
be
would scare me.
amazing.
Carol would
No,
look after you.
I'd be so scared.
Carol would look after you.
I definitely would. That would be loads of
That'd be
fun.
fun.
I'd love to do it, but I would.
Would you?
I would,
Well,
but
let's organise it.
Do it.
oh god, it's
Do
very
it.
frightening.
surprise!
No, it'll be fun. You got it. It's exactly the same as the others.
That'd be lovely.
Is it?
You'll make it more fun. It'll be awesome.
Well, we'll have to.
What do you
have
want to
It's
do?
the same job.
Producing?
Yeah, well, I produce on Hobby Maker at the moment. I have done Sewing Street once.
There you go.
Or
JM's
twice.
next. JM's next.
Okay,
Oh goodness me.
Right.
cool.
We're out of gem. We're into Gemroll.
General.
Okay, general.
Ready?
Let's go.
Tea or coffee?
It depends what time of day. Coffee first thing, Earl Grey tea in the afternoon, and a bedtime brew before bed.
If you could only drink one for the rest of your life.
Oh, for
Oh yeah.
pity's sake. Tea.
Okay.
Early bird or night owl?
Am I? I'm an early bird by forcing me to get out of bed for work, which means that I'm not a night owl because I have to go to bed really early.
What time do you have to go to bed?
I go to bed at 9.
And can you just fall asleep at night?
Yes,
Oh.
I fall asleep really quickly.
I
You're
wish
a
I
night
could-
owl, aren't you? Though?
Yeah.
You're.
Are you? What time do you
yeah.
go to bed?
I don't think ever. What, 2 a.m. or something?
This is, yeah.
No.
Sometimes
I
when
never
they come
sleep.
in, yeah,
After
yeah.
midnight.
Never sleep.
Ellie can't talk
I
about
just don't sleep.
She doesn't sleep.
She just
Yeah.
ends up CT.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why she's
Live
in
my
the
life
CT.
there. Seen too many things at the C
See
and T. What's that one?
Don't know.
Clap
Describe your perfect day off.
Or I would probably I'd take my children and drop them off to school.
That
That's
counts as
the
a day off
perfect
as well.
day.
That's a day off as well. That is awesome.
I would go horse riding.
Oh, do you own a horse?
No,
Have you always been into horse riding?
I've come back to it.
I was going to say, I think is that a new entrance? Nice.
I'm really
Anywhere
enjoying
in particular, or
What-
just like therapeutically, just
What do you
on
mean?
and in the
On a-
like
on a
anywhere?
hack?
Would you go anywhere particular?
Or just in the
No,
school?
probably not in a hack. I like school riding. I
Yeah.
like lessons. I like
Okay.
learning.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I like a bit of horse riding. Favourite TV show or movie?
TV show at the minute. Oh, there's 2 TV shows which I love watching. Slow Horses, that was brilliant. I love The Gentleman as well, and I love The
Gentleman's good.
Rivals as well.
Oh, I can't do rivals.
Julie Cooper, why?
Don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
What? It's brilliant.
I know I couldn't get into it. I struggled.
Oh,
I don't know why. I don't
right.
think it's
Favorite
for me.
movie? Did you say?
TV
Movie
show
or
or
TV
movie?
show.
Favorite movie is probably Rebecca, which is Alfred Hitchcock, one of his finest. Laurence Olivier and Jane Fontaine.
I've watched that a lot for media studies. We used to have
great
to dissect
movie.
it apart. Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant
Which means
movie.
now I can't watch it because I've like watched every frame to an inch of its life. So
Ruined it for
yeah,
you.
ruined it.
Overdid it.
We used to have to do that a lot. We all went to the same uni at different times.
Who?
Liam, Hayley, and me.
No, did you
We
really?
all went Staffordshire University.
Oh wow! At different times though, obviously.
Yeah, different times. Hayley
Wow.
first. Hayley first. Me after. Liam after that.
And look at you now,
And guess who's been asked to talk back there?
Liam.
Of course he has.
Yeah.
Are you going to
And
do
now they asked me last week.
Oh,
I
you've
was
done
like, no, Liam's done it. If Liam's done it before me, I'm not doing it. I'm not talking.
Oh.
Just ask Liam again.
Probably will be.
Yeah, but Liam's got lots of
I know,
strings
I
to
know.
his bow.
Thank you, Carol.
Oh.
One thing people might not know about you.
Keep it clean, right?
Wow, come on. Are we
Probably
keeping it clean the way the Ellie's
no.
been? Yeah.
Well, no. Well, no, you are. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. We
We can come back to that one.
Yes, let's come back to
one.
that.
Go-to comfort food.
Anything with cheese.
Cheese.
Anything
Just
with cheese.
Just
Anything
cheese.
with cheese.
Just cheese.
Just cheese.
What's your favourite cheese?
Oh, just a cheddar. I mean, a
Whoa.
cheddar or camembert. Anything.
Yeah, camembert, I'll go
literally
with that.
any cheese.
Who inspires you in life or work?
Oh. My husband inspires me 100% because
That's nice.
he is amazing at what he does, and he literally smashes every day. Literally every single day. He literally what? What are you laughing at?
It's
What's you
Scott's
laugh-
face.
I was listening.
I'm not. No.
I know, John, and I was listening.
What is it? Because I use the word.
Honestly, you guys are witnessing. Ellie's on another planet today. Jeez, honestly,
He makes
Carol.
the most of every day.
Yeah,
John,
well,
it
I like
also,
that. I'm
just
not
to
laughing at that.
Just to describe, if you meet John, you would understand why Carol has just described it like that.
It was just your face. Sorry.
Was it the words I used?
I think it was just the context in it.
What?
I'm not saying it again.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
God.
God. Well,
Carol. John is lovely. John's great, isn't
Oh,
he?
he's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
John's inspirational. What have we done here?
I don't know.
Ketchup
Yeah,
or mayo?
both together.
That's burger sauce.
If I had to have, yeah.
Is there another ingredient?
Burger sauce. It's prawn cocktail sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If I had to have one, I used to have a real problem
He's
with
on one today.
mayonnaise. Like I'd have it with everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Spoke about that before, yeah.
Curries, spag
Yeah.
bol, anything.
That's
and
what I wrote down. What's with your weird obsession with mayo?
Curries.
hey,
In curries.
everything, absolutely
Why?
everything.
What?
To the point where when we had Christmas dinner and we'd have like the whole family round, I'd put some mayonnaise in a little ramekin just so people wouldn't say.
Just secret.
You'd have mayo,
Secret
with,
mayo.
Your roast, with your Christmas dinner.
Why not?
It
Why
does-
not?
Mixed in with gravy as well.
No, I'm not like no, I'm not a savage. It just literally getting the mayo and having it like on a potato, and it goes.
It does go with everything.
I
it
love
does. It does
mayo.
go with everything.
But I can't do it anymore because it's really calorific.
It is, yeah.
So you know.
Even like half fat is no good. It's all
No.
bad. Just added stuff into it.
I feel like the
Mayo
light
is great,
mayo
though.
tastes horrible.
Do you know my
though.
favourite
it's
thing
nowhere
about
near
mayo?
as nice.
You know when you go for a nice meal somewhere and they bring out the little pots of mayo that's like full mayo.
Oh, yeah,
You're
like French
ooh, you dip
mayo,
a chip in,
yellow.
you're like, oh, that is, yeah. No, not a mayo fan? You love tomato sauce, don't you?
Tomato sauce.
Big tomato sauce fan. Sauce. Ketchup.
Yeah.
Ketchup,
Yeah,
Heinz or
yeah.
Daddy's.
And I don't mind.
Anything. Heinz.
Anything.
Yeah, you can't go Daddy's.
Why
Always
not?
Heinz. Because it's like the knockoff.
It's a bit of a knockoff. Or there's that posh one, isn't there? What's it called?
Oh, yeah, I can see the bottle. I can't think of the
Like
name.
a thin bottle.
If any of you want to sponsor us, Ellie is up for being sponsored by
No,
a ketchup company.
I'd prefer baked beans.
It'd be awesome if we were sponsored by Daddy's.
Do
This
you like baked
podcast is brought
beans?
to you by Daddy's. That'd
Do
be
you like
great.
baked
I don't
beans?
like. How many times are you going to say that word? I do.
I don't like a baked bean.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, I will have baked beans with
So
anything.
there's Branston baked beans, which are very nice because the sauce is a bit thicker. Heinz are a bit watery. I'm
You just
not,
got to shake it up.
I'm not really a fan of baked beans.
Okay, no baked beans.
Sorry.
Go
Is it
on.
your turn?
No, it's you. You go.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
So I've always wanted to go to the Dolomites in Italy. I've never been. I really want to go. The
I don't.
Dolomites. It's a mountain range in Italy.
Okay,
Beautiful.
there you go.
I'd also like to go to now. What's it called? Puglia in Italy as
That's
well.
in Italy, isn't it? Yeah.
Puglia
Yeah.
in Italy.
Yeah, that looks beautiful. I've seen
Yeah,
that. I know where that is.
and I've got no great aspirations to go to Australia. I know a lot of people kind of say, "Oh, I
No.
want to go," but I don't. But where else?
Some amazing parts of Europe. That's an
Yes,
Italian vibe.
I think so.
Yeah,
I really
totally.
think so. Yeah, and Hawaii. I'd like to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I think that would be nice, wouldn't it?
3 words to describe yourself. It's always hard.
Oh gosh, that's really hard. Direct.
Okay. Yeah. yeah. It's a word.
Massively insecure. No, and why do I no? Probably. You should have briefed me, but I was going to say trustworthy, but that's a really weird way to describe it. Trustworthy. Why not? It's so boring. I could have come up with some better ones if you'd have given me the
That's
questions
why it's
before.
off the cuff. It's quick fire.
It's really dull.
Direct.
I think they're quite
You're
good.
not direct.
No, am I not?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Round the houses.
No.
Round the
neither.
houses?
You're just.
What
you're
does that
just
mean?
neither of them. You're just.
Okay.
You.
Engaging.
Yeah.
Quite engaging. There we go.
That's
there we
good.
go.
That's a good one.
There we go.
You're doing well
That's better
now.
than
I
direct.
think they're good.
That's better than direct.
Thanks,
I liked
gang.
it.
We've got one more. What's your hidden talent?
Hidden talent would be something. Well, it's probably be the Alicante airport impression.
That is phenomenal.
That's well, I've done that already, so I'm all out of talent now. I'm all out of talent.
Could you do it one more time?
Can you do it, but for the Crafting Cafe?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Put things in there as like
Really?
a jingle. Yeah, you can if
Oh
you
my gosh,
want.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Boom, boom, boom. Y paseare, vol numero 2, 2, 3, 8, donde destino? The Crafting Café. Oh. I was thinking, I don't know what that says. Crafting Cafe podcast. Okay, here we go. Dung, dung, dung. Y paseare, vol numero 3, 3, 8, donde destino? The Crafting Cafe podcast.
Brilliant.
Is that all right? Is that good?
That's
It's
so
great.
good.
That's the best talent so far. Thank you. That was
Amazing.
brilliant.
You've got a podcast.
I do.
Look, do you want to be here? That was
Oh.
my next question.
Oh, that's right then.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Sorry, Scott. What's your next question, Scott?
No,
I was
Liam.
going to hold it, but
Carol, talking about the future, what you're up to, what you're doing, I hear that you have your own podcast.
I do.
With someone that I know.
Yeah.
A mutual friend.
Lovely Miles.
What's going on?
Miles and I have been friends for 7-8 years, I guess.
Miles from Traitors fame.
From Traitors, yeah. And his husband Pip used to work here.
He did.
He's now not here anymore. He's sorry, he's not dead. He's
My
that
face
made
was
it
like...
sound dreadful, didn't it? I'm sorry.
Pip doesn't work here anymore. He's moved on to another job.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Which he loves.
yes.
That made it sound like we got rid of him as
No,
well.
he's
It all
no,
sounds
not
weird
at
now.
all. No, he's lovely. And Miles came to me in the summer and said, "Well, just would you like to do a podcast?" I said, yes, absolutely.
And if they wanted to watch the podcast, what's it called? Where can they find it?
Okay, so go to Instagram. It's _official podcast,
Like sip on it.
as in sip on it. And
What else would it mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. You go to we are on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on
All good
all
podcast
good podcast
providers and
people,
some English
Amazon
ones
Music,
as well.
all that kind of stuff, and we just talk about stuff live.
And you record it
everything.
live, and you're doing once a week at the moment. So how many?
At the minute,
how
yeah.
many eps have you got down?
This week, this Thursday, episode 8.
Ooh,
Yeah.
catching up with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Started after us, catching up. So big shout out
Go and
to
check
the
it out.
Sip on It podcast.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying it? Doing that?
Love it.
It's perfect for you and Miles. You love talking. You've got great stories.
Yeah.
Are you a little bit more organised than us?
Yes.
Yes.
Why is it called Sip on It? Obviously, I know.
Because
that
I'm glad you asked that, Ellie. Thank you. So every week, every episode, we sip on a different drink, and it could be anything. We've tried everything from recommendations, which was Guinness and Red Bull, which was absolutely awful.
Oh, okay.
No one try that. To chai tea. To we had a cocktail last week. Yeah, all sorts of different things. It was good fun. Sip on it.
You should try Captain Morgan's with apple juice if you haven't yet. It's lovely.
Okay.
That sounds quite nice, actually.
And I
That does sound
don't
nice.
really like anything like
Like
that.
Spice
but
Morgans or just normal Morgans?
Does it have a name?
Oh, God.
Captain Morgan's and apple juice.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
But it's
CT.
absolutely.
Yeah, call it the CT.
Yeah,
Let's call it the CT.
the CT.
Yeah.
And what's next, Carol? What do you want to? Where's next after the pod?
I don't know. I'm doing a bit of work with a charity in Birmingham at the minute. It's called
Lovely.
SmartWorks Charity, who help prepare women for interviews, and I'm one of their interview coaches,
Yeah.
which is
that's
hilarious.
good. That's amazing.
So that's really good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll become a dry stone waller. I'd love to become a dry stone waller.
Is that actual?
Yeah, I'd love
Okay.
to. Does anybody know how to build a dry stone wall?
What's the dry stone wall?
Like the walls you see in the Cotswolds.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'd
That's a
love to do
very
that.
niche.
You still have to
But
like
that
make
sounds-
a mix and stuff, though.
It's a particular
No,
type.
it doesn't use like a grout. It's just stone.
Have you decided to try and learn? Back garden.
But
Just
I'd
start
like
building
to.
one in the back
I'd like
garden.
to. Or hedging. Traditional hedging.
Like it.
Why
Very
not?
traditional things. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
But for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be...
If you want to catch
On
Carol anywhere
JewelleryMaker's
else,
still.
she's on JewelleryMaker. Oh, that wasn't a plug of anything else. She's on JewelleryMaker, and your other handles, your
Yeah.
other social handles are
Yeah,
at Carol Roache, is it?
yeah, Carol Roache on, Carol Roache presenter or something. I don't know. Oh yes, on Instagram it's carolroache.tv on Instagram.
CarolRoache.tv. You can catch her there. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming
having
on.
me. It's been
Any
loads
more
of
from the
fun.
floor? Liam likes to ask questions. No.
Would you like to try a Stolum before you leave?
No.
Honest answer.
Fair
Honest
enough.
answer.
Okay.
Maybe direct was right.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. That was the lovely Carol Roache McGurk, however you want to call it. There was a lot of fun and laughs going on there, Ellie, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
There was a lot.
Pretty funny.
I think you are on a different space today.
Possibly. I know it's a shame, isn't it?
No, it's brilliant, but we don't know what we're going to get. So good luck. You're going to enjoy this, I think. But who's here? Who's this?
Hayley West. Hayley. Sorry, what am I saying?
You literally sit next to her, David.
What is wrong with
I
you?
think I need to go and have a nap.
You've
What
got-
is going on? I'm
You've
not
got a
talking
job
now.
to do after this. You've
started
got
work yet.
You've got
I
an
know.
actual job to do.
What am I going to do? What am
Are
I
you
going to do
all right?
today?
Your job is-
Sorry.
Your
I'm
job
really
is,
sorry.
Your job is talking
When did
and
you go
saying,
on Friday?
"Oh
Oh,
my
it
god."
was just... Well, we all know where I went. Not saying it again.
Your job is
But I was
talking
out on
and,
Saturday and I feel
Oh
like
my
I'm in a
gosh.
better place than you are.
and Hayley
Where
takes
did you
at
go out
least
Saturday?
I went to a wedding.
5 days for a hangover, Hayley, normally.
Whoa.
We all know about
So it's
them.
Hayley Bryant, is it?
Hayley Bryant, sorry. Not Hayley West.
Are we keeping that in or are we starting
mean-
again?
we're
Oh,
keeping
sorry everyone.
I mean, Hayley, there is somebody called Hayley West who works here, so
Don't try and give her the benefit of the doubt,
Thank
Hayley.
you.
it's
Yeah.
an easy mistake.
If I called you Hayley West, you
I
would
would be fuming, yeah.
detest me for the next 6 months.
You'd know about it.
Yeah, I know I would. I'd never live it down. Right. Well, what's Hayley doing here, Ellie?
Our wonderful Agony Aunt is not here.
She's not. She decided to take holiday when there was a podcast on, Julie. So you're not going to get a song today.
You're not even going to
So-
try the Christmas cakes.
We're not going to serenade you.
Are you going to serenade Hayley
No,
West?
no. No, I might
Yeah, but
serenade Hayley
Hayley
West.
West later,
I'll
yeah.
call her later, but I'm
Yeah.
not going to serenade
gonna call-
Hayley. No, I'm not going to sing for Hayley. It's special
Okay.
to Julie.
Okay, yeah.
It
wouldn't
doesn't
wanna take
work
that
to
away
put
from
Hayley
Julie.
in
No.
there. So, Hayley, you are here because we've had some questions, haven't we?
Well, we were talking about, people were talking about setting up like crafty businesses, so
Yes.
we thought, yeah.
Why don't we get Hayley to help? So, Hayley, what is your job here?
So I'm head of brand and content marketing for all of the...
Fabulous.
Well,
All the
apparently
brand police,
the
as
brand
she's known to
police,
by Liam.
as Liam calls me, for all the Gemporia Craft brands.
And we
So-
have had quite a few of you ask, I've been crafting, I've made loads of things, whether it be jewellery or cards or whether it be sewing products, and I kind of want to see if I can sell these, but I don't even know where to begin. So how do I make a brand? How do I set a page up? How do I do these things? So we thought, Hayley's behind the scenes, why don't we ask Hayley? So, what do you think, Hayley? I know it's hard. I know there isn't one rule that fixes everything here.
But why is branding
No.
important?
Well, I mean, taking it back to basic marketing, and this is like some data that was years ago. It's something that's been for years, so it's probably changed a little bit. But the principle's about the same. Normally, its average takes 7 interactions for a customer, 7 interactions with your brand for a customer to actually shop. So that's why it's important to have like the consistency with a brand, not just your logo. Obviously, if you're crafty, you're probably going to have a brilliant creative logo, but showing your personality and showing that it's consistent across all the interactions. So that could be like social media.
Yeah.
So it could be on Facebook, then on Instagram,
Yeah.
then it could be a craft event,
Yeah.
craft fair, or even on the TV on Hobby Maker.
And one thing I've seen, Hayley, from talking to people is there is so much free software out there now to help you to support it.
Yes.
So things like Canva,
Canva
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
And you don't even, I mean, you could have the free version even. You don't need the premium version. And yeah, it's brilliant for designing.
So just to explain what Canva is, I'm not going to try and fake it. Hayley, what's Canva?
It's like, I don't know if you've heard of Photoshop. It's like an easier version of Photoshop. So it's a design tool, basically.
So that's how you can design logos. You can design kind of your...
They have loads of templates as well, like logo templates.
So if you use social media, you can describe. You could design posters. You could design, if you're at fairs, you could design a poster. So these things just weren't available so long ago.
Photoshop's always been very confusing,
yeah,
hasn't it?
I think
really
it's a bit harder to use, whereas Canva's so intuitive.
It's software for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah,
and I know this is a scary thing to say, but plug over a bit of AI into that as well, and there's loads of ChatGPT and things like that you'll get loads of support from. And we obviously have a group of people that help do that. But for you, setting up a brand, it can start you off. Yeah,
definitely, because there's a lot. Obviously, as we say, we have a team. And we need the team. So if you're doing it by yourself, it's a lot of work. So it's easy to use things like Canva, use things like ChatGPT. Obviously, edit it to your like tone of voice, but yeah.
And it's all about consistency, isn't it? Regularity, consistency. Pick a brand, stick to it.
Show your personality.
Yeah.
If you're a small craft brand as well, it's great to have your face in there and have you on the socials.
Makes it a bit more personal.
It makes it personable and people relate to it as well.
And then sales-wise, don't be fearful. Don't be fearful if you don't sell something. Don't be scared about kind of, oh God, I've listed some things and nobody's bought anything. It takes a while. It takes, as you said, 7 interactions with a brand before you think, oh, I might want to do that. And you don't, if it's a thing on the side, it's a bit of fun. So a side hustle is always a good hustle, as people have. Don't even know what that is. I've made up that saying. Anyway.
That's a new saying.
Yeah, that is a new saying, isn't it? Side hustle's good hustle. What does that even mean? Who knows, Ellie? What does it mean?
I don't know. I don't think I can talk much longer.
No.
I don't think my brain's
You're broken
working.
today.
I am, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hayley West.
Tell you what we have had though, Ellie.
I think it's best if you read these
It probably is best.
So that sums up the
Not
branding.
me.
If any other questions on branding, please do let us know. Please Crafting Café Pod on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. Hayley will ask Hayley questions, or on the YouTube. And talking of the YouTube, we have had some comments based on our last podcast that was out about Johnny Scott, John Boy,
Brilliant.
John Scott. Another person you've got
Johnny.
a crush. Like a not a crush as in like a...
You can't keep saying I've got a crush on everybody.
Yeah, but they're like, you're like,
Starstruck.
that word. Yeah, go for that. So,
Would you rather that?
this is from
I just think they might be weirded out.
Eileen Treadwell 8100. It's very hard to read handles
These are from
out.
YouTube, yeah.
These are from YouTube. I enjoyed the podcast, especially listening to John Scott. He has and still is living an amazing life by taking opportunities as they come. Looking forward to part 2. I also enjoyed talking to him at the Creative Craft Show at the NEC. What happened at the Creative Craft Show at the NEC, Ellie?
We were there.
And we recorded a live podcast, which is the last podcast that you'll be able to see. Sorry that it was a little bit all over the place. It was quite tough, wasn't it?
Well,
I
it
was
was live.
nervous. It was live.
It was
our
quite
first
tough. Time doing something
we also,
like that.
Feedback from Hayley and Liam, producer, and Hayley, who knows what Hayley's job on this is, but
So we
anyway,
should give her-
telling us what we do wrong. It was a little bit random. We didn't really tell that we were live. So if you're watching, you can tell we're live. But I was talking to the audience too much, I think. But anyway, feedback.
And I was
Making
just
sure they're
holding a
okay.
mic.
Making sure they're okay, apparently. Are you okay?
I'd say go and watch it on YouTube as opposed to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a hard
better.
listen.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you're into podcasts, anyone who's done a live one, it is hard to listen to it.
Yeah,
The live
so maybe
ones.
don't watch
So,
it on
do
YouTube.
you want to read the second one out?
No, thank you. You can do it.
The second one is from Andy Finch 2918. Really enjoyed that. I'm a big fan of Stone Street and Hobbymaker. Love listening to John Scott. He's had such an amazing career.
True.
Hasn't
True
he
that.
just? And we
True
didn't
that.
learn enough, did we? We were a bit tight on time, so we might have rushed him near the end.
We've already vowed to do a part 2 on
Yeah,
that one.
part
though.
2 is coming.
Yeah.
And Hayley, where else can you get in comments with us? Because we want more interaction, don't we?
Yeah, well, Instagram and TikTok, so Crafting Café Pod on both of those.
And we're
And
going to start
YouTube.
doing some more TikToks, aren't we?
We
Ellie?
are. I've got a secret for the next one.
Have you?
A surprise.
They're going to
Yes.
let us loose with the TikTok account, me and Ellie. So when
I
we're
think-
a bit bored in work, we get ready for some strange
You're-
TikToks.
I
Suspect.
think he's gonna love it.
Is this for the next podcast?
Whichever, I don't mind. Whichever one.
I'm going to
but
love it. Is that what you're saying?
You gotta love it.
Maybe it should, yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
Well,
It's
you're
it's your,
producers.
it's your surprise.
Yeah, you do you. I'm never going to find out.
No, just say bye now.
Oh, okay. Well, should we wrap
Liam's had
up?
enough.
We're sticking with Hayley here for it. Should we wrap it up then? Thank you. That is episode 8 of the Crafting Café podcast.
Can't believe it.
I can't believe we've got to 8. We might not get to 9 after what Ellie said on this podcast. If you want to watch, subscribe, like, or follow, what do you do, Ellie?
Go on to YouTube.
And what's the podcast called?
The The Crafting Café podcast, and you can find us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
You can find us on all
Facebook.
those places. Facebook.
All the socials.
Ellie loves the Facebook. We're
I
all
do
over the
love a
socials.
Facebook.
Please do comment. And if you enjoyed Ellie's, anyway, goodbye.
Bye.